Hello, my friends. I'm Eric, and today we are watching episode 5 of season 8 of Supernatural, and I'm excited to get back to it. I'm really excited because I think I have all my issues sorted out now. So that's exciting. It's a real shame that it happened the way it did with the previous episode, because I thought that the previous episode was really good. Like, I talked to Sharon about it, and a bit at least, and I really like when I get an alternate view, an alternate viewpoint. I do generally kind of enjoy the found footage style. I know it's not like it's everyone is different. Everyone has different opinions, of course, but for me, I like it most of the time, and I really enjoyed it here in Supernatural because it's like, it's not the vantage point we usually have. So seeing like in the Ghost Facers episode or episodes, or the one where it was relevant, it's seeing it from a different angle, and that's cool because we're used to seeing the lenses and cameras that they usually use, and how the look of Supernatural. But when they do something different, like with the black and white episode, for instance, or with the previous episode here, the found footage, it's a very different look, and I really like seeing that alternative viewpoint. And I also really enjoyed just the narrative of the episode. It was neat. But unfortunately, some technical issues. Although, hopefully, now that I have a hub, I think it should be good. But then, I thought that every time I thought I had fixed it many times, and then it turned out to be not so. So we'll see. Anyways, let's get to it, shall we? Because the previous episode didn't really add anything to I'm still waiting kinda for the bigger picture to emerge in the season. Kevin and the tablet thing, it seems to be, because usually the bigger picture is introduced early, in the first couple of episodes, or something that's going to be relevant to it, So, because you want to hook people, you want to drag people in. So I'm hoping it's going to be about that, or it's going to lead to something else. But yeah, I want more on that. So let's find out what happens next. Before we start, though, I just quickly want to mention the Patreon. On the Patreon, I am at least 8 episodes ahead of where I am on YouTube, and it's uncut over there. It's not edited down like here on YouTube. So if that interests you, then check it out. Links in the description down below. There's also all the other shows I do, I don't even know, Arcane, Gravity Falls, Dragon Prince, Legend of Korra, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's 400 videos, or at least, over there at this point. And there's movies as well. So if that interests you, feel free to check it out. But with that said, it's time to get into episode 5 of season 8 of Supernatural. Taking off the manual focus as well, and back to autofocus. I think I have it set up better now. Eagle Harbor, Washington is where we start. At a dock, or a marina or something. I don't know. What's the difference?
Hello.
Marinas are for leisure craft, right? Or something. I don't know. Hey, it's that guy! It is not just me, right? He has huge leather daddy vibes.
You of all people knew I was really...
Maybe because he reminds me from, the guy who looks like this in The Village People. Maybe that's it.
When the old man told Salento to solve my head, where? You see?
Did you really think I'd tell you where he is?
Well, I guess I was kind of hoping you wouldn't.
Dude is on a revenge quest.
Show you.
Well, don't go through all that trouble on my account.
Please.
I love his voice. It's so smooth southern gentleman.
They might be able to kill me. I know exactly where I'm going.
Yeah, but the downs...
Well, I'll see when I get there.
Oh. That's what you meant. I thought you meant I've gotten out once, I can get out again, but this time you don't have a human trapped in there that you can ride out. But he meant more I can torture you more if they kill me.
Well, that is twice that he's burned us. Shame on you. It's like Rain Man. It's like a crappy little credit card counting.
He's smart, apparently. But I mean,
Prodigy Rain Man.
yeah, he is. He was very, very smart.
When's that little idiot gonna stop running from us?
I don't know, Dean. I mean, you did try to kill his mother.
That's a good point.
Hello? Hang on, there's not enough bars.
Ah, it's a lie. And I think Sam realizes that.
You got a minute?
Is he No, he's a bit.
Afraid I messed up, buddy.
He's a bit bad off.
What did you do?
No, man, not like that.
Killed a bunch of vampires, but he got winged in the process. So he needs Dean to come help him.
Just kind of hoping maybe I could ask you for one more favor.
Oh.
What exactly is that supposed to mean? You've got to go.
Which words are giving you trouble?
We're on the case. Remember, Dean?
What case?
Winchester?
Sure are, but in order to close the gates of hell, we need our pride. Am I right? So, step one.
I think that's not going to happen. Like, even if they get this tablet and get Kevin to help them, I don't think that's going to be how it works. I think it's wishful thinking on their part.
Well, you got some research to do, and I got some personal crap I gotta take care of, that's all.
What does that mean, personal?
Did you have a stroke?
It means personal.
As in my own grown-up, personal, I don't know, crap.
How do you have personal stuff when you've been stuck in purgatory for a year? Yeah, he misses it so badly. All of the Mountain King, indeed.
Not stalking. Concerned.
What? I don't get it.
Everett, hey buddy, you still on duty?
More flashbacks.
How's your dad?
I don't want to be that guy, but these flashbacks with Sam aren't really that interesting to me. They might become.
Well, you got any tools?
Hell, if you can fix it, you don't need to go and look for a job. You got one here.
Oh, as handyman? Yeah, it's so cute how they both like, well, Dean not anymore, but like how they both kind of yearn for the mundane, which is very understandable because it's a grass greener on the other side situation. Other people are jealous of their adventures, for instance, and they're jealous of the normalcy, like the genie, the djinn thing. Oh, you went to a blood bank, or you stole from a blood bank, more like. Why are you going down here, Dean? Didn't you see it said no unauthorized entry? Ah, bunch of lawbreakers.
Be 100% before you know it. Thank you, brother.
Benny, what's going on?
He also has sailor vibes, right? With that coat and the hat.
What's going on?
Revenge, I think.
Present a curious curl in the metaphysics, doesn't it? If you murder a monster in monster heaven, where does it go?
And this is a crazy on.
I wonder that too. Is there a purgatory for purgatory?
Possible. Crossing purgatory with a seraph, it's less than strategic. And certainly when we have no reason to believe that I can pass through the door that you're headed for.
Yeah, we know he didn't. We saw that in the flashback, right? That might have been something else, but I assume that was the door.
We're gonna shove your ass back through the eye of that needle if it kills all three of us.
Obviously, I'm less than comfortable with that.
Obviously.
That was good to know you.
And why are you getting into machete fights with your own kind?
I'm sure he has reasons.
I'm hunting the vampire who turned me.
Oh?
Makeup.
Oh. Ah, we can sympathize with that. Dean did the same thing at one point.
Why?
Kill him, or he kills me. Again.
Why would he want to kill you again?
What the hell? What are you doing here? I knew there was something off about you, with your creepy Army Navy and your side drink.
Stop. I'm fixing your sink.
Yeah, you asked for it.
What?
0800, and then there's some other numbers all crossed out. Some other weird names here too. The Big Mermaid, Solitaire. It's all
Yeah,
crossed
boats.
out. Except this-
Yachts.
Yachts, even.
Names of yachts. Lucky Myra.
And 0800 is departure time, I'm guessing.
Who you mean hit?
Boarded, burned, and buried at sea. My nest, that's how we fed.
Okay. Where there are no cops.
We kept
Where there are no evidence. Or is no evidence. Or it's hard to get to because it's at the bottom of the ocean.
A few of us would act as stringers, troll the harbors looking for the right size target. Fat, rich yachts going to far-off ports. Let the ocean swallow up all our sins.
Very well put.
Vampire pirates.
I was actually going to say that because that struck me as well. Like, vampire pirates. That's kind of crazy.
Prentice Island. Heard of it?
Oh, yeah.
You really have to do that? I mean, right now?
I'm sorry, bro.
Bit squeamish, are we, Dean?
I always did what was best for the nest. Till I met her. Now, I should have called her boat's destination into my crew, but instead, I joined her on it.
You're a traitor to your pack.
My life changed when she entered the thing. Everything I had been
It's remarkable that vampires are this
seemed to vanish.
human. Or maybe not all of them, but some of them at least. I mean, Benny, for example. But there's been others as well. That the one vegetarian who ate, or like her entire nest, for instance.
The old man, he was just there. Quentin, Sorrento, my oldest nestmates.
They found you out, and then you were boned.
And they beheaded me.
And then killed Andrea.
I saw was the old man
Or did you go separate ways?
tearing out Andrea's throat.
There you go.
Well, that's what payback's all about, am I right?
Yeah, it's not gonna change anything though. Oh, back in the wild with his vampire buddy. I'm sure Dean is having a great time.
Remind you of anything?
Yeah. I don't appreciate that you're keeping Sam in the dark. Although maybe that makes sense because, like, you're with a monster and we know what happened with the... I don't even remember what her name was, but the... Amy? I think. That's a fancy house. On a tiny island. I wouldn't want to live on a tiny island like that. Consider, like, infrastructure. Like sewage. Must be, like, it must be a hassle.
Time to move, Benny. The old man's harpsichord.
A harpsichord. Very old-fashioned. But then vampires are probably very old.
No.
Did he not kill Andrea? Did he turn her? Or is this all just a lie? Is that the old man behind her? Hey! Quick thinking, Dean.
You're gonna make me do this all over again, aren't you?
Hello, Sorrento.
I can't hear that name without thinking about the car. Kia Sorrento.
I'm busy right now.
I'm wondering, Dean, wouldn't it have been smarter to interfere before Benny got knocked out? Because then you would have been 2 against I don't know how many. Although this way you get to sneak around.
So
that's what he's doing.
Helpless women and you break into their motel room.
That's what I was confused about what he was doing on the computer after checking up on Kevin. He was checking up on her. That's why he said he's not a stalker.
How long have you been here?
3 months? Why?
You know, usually when someone moves into a town, they actually, you know, move into the town.
She doesn't want anything tying her down.
Hotel.
Well, I haven't found a place yet. Why am I explaining myself to you? You're a drifter. Or a handyman.
I think I should just go.
You can be both at the same time.
Why did you call me? Why are you whispering?
It's kind of hard to explain, Mac.
It's not,
In
though.
the middle of cleaning out a vampire's nest, and it sort of got a little sideways on me.
What? You an idiot? You know better than to go into a vamp nest alone.
Not alone, damn it. All right, I'm not alone.
This is the worst way to do this.
Guy's been tracking the nest for a while.
What guy?
You don't know him. He's a friend.
A friend. Dean, you don't have any. All your friends are dead.
It's not what I called
Yeah,
to talk about.
true.
Make sure the old man has everything he needs.
No, you want to be alone? Because you're gonna let him... Yeah. She's just been surviving. I don't know about... like, the idealistic, perfect way for this to end is for her to free him, and then the three of them kill all the other vamps, and then they sail off into the sunset on a boat or something. That's like the perfect way for this to end.
All this is because of me. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
But why'd you stay?
First, everything resets. Life is blood. That's all.
Yeah, and then you were stuck in too deep and you couldn't get out.
I know.
But now you have a chance. Now you have an option.
Andrea.
Benny, I can't kill him. None of us can. But you, do what you came for and we can be together.
You need to find that line.
God, stop talking. I texted you my 20.
Yeah, but
I got it. Look, I'm on my way.
is Sam gonna get there in time though?
Dean, you kidding me?
That's actually a pretty good bait.
I have no words.
Now I know that ain't true.
A pretty boy.
Can you help us understand?
That's fun actually, because vampires, so like looks doesn't really matter.
But I regretted having you killed. When it was all done, I wailed when I saw you in all those pieces. Didn't I wail like the ugliest baby in the world?
Oh,
Father, that's when you decided to turn his cow.
cult leader nonsense, trying to like,
Bitter because your cow
I don't know,
ranks him now.
manipulate your victims. Chop, chop. Here we go. Dean, you're too good at this. There can't be a lot of them left now, right?
Of what you committed to?
He is gonna get us killed.
We may get to test that theory.
Oh yeah?
Leviathan.
Oh no.
Why don't you live out of here?
Too close. I can't.
Oh, am I forgetting something about how Leviathan and Angel work? I know Leviathan can kill angels.
Dog, don't bother the angry lady. Hey, sorry.
Dog? That's what you're calling him?
It's a name good as any, I guess.
I've seen a lot of stitches in my time, and you've got really good hands.
Compared to Dean and yourself, you mean? Not like you're trained, guys.
You think I'm
Come from nowhere, you appear to be going nowhere, and you've, quote, seen a lot of stitches. It's all pretty solid creepy.
Yes. She has a lot of valid points.
You have no idea where you're going either, do you?
Not really.
And that's because you have no one.
Two lost souls finding each other.
At all, right?
I used to, but that's over now. It's gone.
Doesn't sound like a breakup, sounds like death.
You know what that's like, don't you?
Yes, he can relate. Because if she just broke up with someone after like a long relationship, she wouldn't put it like that.
Yeah, I don't.
You live so long, how is it you have so little? Hmm? Nothing but a beat-up old harpsichord and a nest of hyenas.
I have the sea,
And not much of a nest.
and I have
The old man on the sea? Okay.
You don't have...
When the hell did you learn to fight like that?
I've had a lot of practice.
I've been here so long, Benny. Seen all the outcomes, all the patterns a trillion times.
I don't think so.
This universe is a pyramid of despair. Nothing else.
A little dark.
Inverted, maybe.
After all. You never had that, did you? Everything had to be thought about, considered.
You know what Socrates said about a life unconsidered?
Yeah.
Yes. But what we
It's a
have
life
now-
not worth lived.
Well, at least I can finally show you something new. Oh, man. A whole new world.
Okay, I guess it's over.
Let's go.
Where, Benny?
You're not leaving here, are you?
Hmm.
And you never will.
We have everything we need right here.
I don't think she's willing to go to stop killing people.
We can have the life we always
I
wanted.
mean, she's a vampire, so she's been reborn. She's not the same person anymore.
What I wanted was to leave a burning crater
Man, I really like Benny.
I want what I loved. It ain't here anymore. It was snuffed out a long time ago by monsters like me. Like what you've become.
You think you're better than me now?
No. I think we're all damned.
Oh, man. Of course, it's supernatural. We can't have happy endings. This is a happy ending in a way. I mean, it's tragic, I guess, but like...
Why'd you do it, Dean? Do what? Resurrect me.
Hey, you good?
Man. I don't know what I am.
Oh.
Oh,
is that a Leviathan? Yeah, that's a Leviathan. Oh. I don't know how long Benny's gonna be part of the show, but I wish it's gonna be a really long time.
I'm Benny.
Hey, Benny. Cold?
Heard a lot about you, Sam.
Yeah, that's why it's focusing on the hand, because he's ambient temperature. Don't.
I can see you two have a lot to talk about.
Indeed. Oh, Sam is so upset. Oh man, that's gonna be a fun conversation that apparently we won't get to this time. We're gonna have to wait till the next one to see that. Or maybe it won't be a conversation. Maybe they'll just like, we'll get the cliff notes. We're not gonna launder the, or like take, I don't know, you know the word, the phrase I'm thinking of. Air out the dirty laundry is what I'm thinking. That's the phrase, right? Yeah. Anyways, we don't need to hear all of that apparently. Or maybe we will. We'll see. Anyways, that is it for episode 5 of season 8 of Supernatural. I really enjoyed this actually. It was the Sam flashbacks. I did enjoy them when the woman, Amelia, right? I'm so bad at names. When she came into the picture, it became way more interesting. And Benny. Man. I think I have a bit of a man crush on him. There's just something about the way he talks and carries himself. And I mean, he was with the old man discussing Socrates. And just that look, with that voice, with that accent, talking softly like that. Yeah, it's just... If I was into guys, that would be a perfect 10 for me. And I like the story as well. It was very like, yeah, tragic. I want more of him. I really do. He's a monster that you can really, really empathize with. I don't know how long these flashbacks are going to continue for though. Because they can't keep this up, I feel. Maybe they can. I say give it 1 or 2 more episodes like this, where there's a heavy focus on these flashbacks, and then I think they need to be done after that, because like you don't want to overdo it. All in all, though, what else? The Sam part of this episode wasn't really anything. He was just basically sitting around and dreaming of the past year, having a bunch of flashbacks. The story, like the story, it wasn't a whole lot to talk about, really. Like with the Dean and Benny thing, Benny was wronged, and he went for revenge. And the woman he set out to save, she wasn't there anymore because she was a vampire now. And like he talked about that previously, like in the episode, how like it's a rebirth when you become a vampire. So. Like it was a simple episode in that fashion. That doesn't mean anything bad, of course. I mean, this was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. Mostly because of Benny, though. He's a really nice character. I'm really looking forward to seeing, like, I don't know if we're going to get it. I hope we will. Like, what I want to see is the three of them interact. Like, all of them. Dean and Sam. Either Dean calling Benny to help, because now Benny owes Dean one. So either Dean calls Benny to help with if Sam gets into trouble, and they have to go save Sam together, or just Benny calls with a lead or something, or I don't know, some reason for the three of them to work together on something. That I really want to see, and see how that works out. Because, like, here's an idea that I mean, I know it's not going to happen. There's no way this is going to happen. But Dean does not want to stop hunting. He was offended that Sam took a break for a year. Sam doesn't want to hunt. Benny is like just a vagrant or like a drifter. Wouldn't that be a good team up, you know? I know vampires in Supernatural, they don't daylight isn't lethal to them. But if I don't misremember, I don't think it's really all that bad for them if they do get hit by sunlight. They don't like it though, so like they stay away. But most of the work that the boys do take place during nighttime, so you know, yeah, that could be a really neat duo, hunting duo. Although, I mean, all the intel gathering is done during day, and Benny wouldn't be able to help with that. But Dean can do that on his own, I guess. Yeah, but I know it's not going to happen. But it would be neat if it did. Because then Dean has someone who can watch his back, and Sam doesn't have to hunt anymore. Maybe we can do that for a little while. I don't know. I feel I'm getting ahead of myself quite a bit here. Because I'm over the moon with Benny. Apparently. That's where we've ended up. So, Kevin is running. They're trying to find Kevin. They're not succeeding. It's very understandable all around. Because they don't have friends who are alive. They still don't. Benny doesn't really count. Garth. There's Garth, I guess. I wonder how long it's going to take before we find Kevin. And should we look for Kevin first, or should we try to get hold of Crowley first? Because we need to find that tablet somehow. Because Kevin is not going to be any good to us unless we have the tablet. Maybe he can find the tablet. He was drawn to it the first time around. You know? When it was uncovered, he went like an arrow straight to it. He just showed up. So maybe it's good that we're looking for Kevin first. Anyways, I hope we're going to find him soon. And yeah, I think that's it for today. Yeah, that's it for today. Anyways, I thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, however, do take care of yourselves, and peace out.